2023 made a science fiction dream come true. The customer service role is becoming more automated as tools like chatbots and virtual assistants handle a broader range of customer inquiries and requests. Research-centric positions like market research analyst and financial analyst are being performed by artificial intelligence. Many administrative tasks completed by paralegals are within the range of AI's capabilities. AI anchors became a fad as well, and we have just begun. The year witnessed a big rise of generalized AI chatbots. OpenAI's ChatGPT demonstrated how computers can have intelligent conversations with people. The growing popularity of AI will surge in 2024 with people and businesses across the globe rapidly experimenting with technology to meet this growing demand. Meta, in fact, is planning to introduce 28 different special purpose bots. And according to the World Economic Forum's The Future of Jobs report, AI is expected to replace 85 million jobs worldwide by 2024. Though that sounds scary, the report goes on to say that it will also create 97 million new jobs in that same time frame. AI also invaded privacy with deepfakes, forcing countries, including India, to issue regulations. So to discuss this, let me bring in my guests. Joining me first are two young professionals who were named in Forbes 30 Under 30, Abhinav and Raghav Agarwal, are founders of Fluid AI. Let me begin by asking both of you, Abhinav and Raghav, is artificial intelligence now new beings like human beings among us?
I think one of the big themes we're seeing that's going to come out next year, and at Fluid AI, we already have some big experiments in our labs, is autonomous agents is going to become a reality, which is basically a bunch of AIs working on their own, right? Right now, it's a very prompt culture. So you prompt the AI prompts back. But you're soon going to have these autonomous AIs that are able to interact with each other and solve a given problem. So whether it's handling a customer support call end to end with, amazing voice and integrations at the back, or whether it's an AI that's deciding what to invest into the stock market, they're just going to be completely autonomous and do the end to end for you.
And when it comes to this whole Frankenstein thing, I think at Fluid AI, we have a very different opinion. I think what's going to happen is they're just going to be like AI beings among us, right? They're going to sort of be part of our day-to-day. Like Abhinav was mentioning about investing, we're creating this AI for investing. That's like, now you reach out to your wealth management advisor. That's another being that you can reach out to for advice, right? So I don't think so they're going to sort of take over. They're going to be advisory, recommendationary, those kind of things. So that's what we feel. Yes, we'll have to learn to adapt how to live with these new beings that we are sort of almost creating as a culture. Yes. But it's going to be very supportive is what we believe.
But deepfakes has taken us in a negative direction. What do you think will be the defining AI idea of 2024?
I think one of the key ideas we are very excited about is going to be the kind of interactions that we'll be seeing in the future, right? I know deepfakes took it in a negative light. But, just like how SMS texts, and those emails from Nigeria in the early 90s, people get aware of them, right? And we'll figure out the technology, or we'll figure out the human methodology on how to sort of identify that. But what excites us is, there's so many times when, like, for instance, call center support, right? There's so many times when you're on hold for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and you have a very simple query. I think those kind of experiences where AI is going to make a huge impact in terms of allowing folks to just have free-flowing conversations, get answers instantaneously. And secondly, one area is creativity. I think we've not yet seen AI be really creative. It's still, we are prompting it, we are telling it. But like Abhinav was talking about those autonomous agents, when you just say to AI, okay, write this play, and I want it to be funny, and I want it to be set in 16th century, and it can come up with something, I think those are going to be really exciting avenues.
Let me bring in Ankush Sabarwal. He's the co-founder of Co-Rover, which is the world's first and the highest ROI delivering human-centric conversational AI platform. Ankur, 2023 is ending on rather gloomy note, vis-a-vis artificial intelligence. There are so many job cuts being reported. will it be replacing humans?
I would say, I think I will not expect more disruption, more things to come. I think it's already hype being created. I think it will narrow down. I think more of the technologies and LLMs and Gen AI is being launched. I think they have been launched not considering any specific use case in mind. I think next year, 2024, I think it would be more of being realistic, more of being use case centric, more of being actually solving some specific problems of the societies. I think we would not see much of hype, which we are seeing now, all for good for sure. But I think next year would be more of consolidating reality checks and using all the technology being created in this year for solving specific problems. I think it would be more of solving specific stuff, more narrowing down on the technology hypes being created, more of being realistic, more of we'll see actual problems being solved with AI. Currently, it's all, even creators do not know the technology which they have created would be used for what use case. I think we'll start seeing actual use cases, actual problems being solved next year.
Okay, Ankush, Indian government has issued advisories to intermediaries for ensuring they can counter misinformation, which is powered by the AI, the menace of deepfakes. Do you see more and more countries coming up with policy interventions to handle these AI challenges?
Absolutely, absolutely. As I was saying, it will narrow down, and it will also be regulatory checks and regulatory interventions. Right, as I was watching Honorable IT Minister saying during the launch of GPay, so he was saying we have to balance between the innovation and regulations, and see, as we usually see, right, when we perform some actions, we do innovations, we do research, we do launch products, we see new use cases being implemented using technology, and then the laws come up, and of course, so when I'm saying we will see the funnel getting narrowed down, it would be again getting contextual and also being regulated. Yes, I think it's definitely a right point, a right question. I definitely see regulations coming up for good for the society.
All right, Ankush, thank you so much for joining us.